Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Tarot. Alright, today's message is a timeless love reading and it is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And we do love readings a little bit differently around here. This is a message from your person. So if you are in a relationship, a situationship, you stumble across this message, it is meant for you. All right, starting off with an oracle card. Only when convenient, used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. Oh, your person is not feeling very reciprocated. They're not feeling very valued. They feel like you only call them when it's convenient for you. All right, let's hop into these cards, Leo. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we've got Page of Swords with the Moon card. All right, swords could represent a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, it's really more about this energy. This person, they are ready to get started on this journey with you. However, they feel like you're hiding something from them. It's, when it's a relationship that's only convenient for one person, it's easy to kind of go down this path of what are they hiding? What are they lying about? What are they keeping from me? They are wanting to kind of take that next step, but they need to get down to the bottom of why it's only a relationship that is convenient for one person, because it's not convenient for them from an emotional standpoint, right? So they're just trying to figure out what is it about Leo that they don't want to take this next step. Okay, are they lying to me? Are they manipulating me? It's cropping up all of these fears and they're trying to get to the bottom of it and just they can't, right? All right, next up we've got the World card, Six of Swords. Yeah, your person knows what they want, okay? They know what kind of relationship they want. They want that happily ever after kind of relationship. They're hoping to get it with you, okay? When you came around, it felt like this move onto more stable ground, onto calmer kind of shores. They really, when you came around, they were saying to themselves, okay, yeah, I can see it. I can see this being it. I can see this being the person. I can see this being the relationship. And to them, it was almost like this blessing of moving out of kind of unstable, chaotic relationships and into something that is more fulfilling. Okay. Okay, so next cards we get the Emperor, Three of Pentacles. The Emperor can show up itself. I feel like this is your person and they are trying to run this relationship. And Leo, that might be what's causing a little bit of conflict on your part, right? This person is trying to exert a certain level of control that I don't think you're responding very well to, Leo. Leo's gonna Leo. Like, I love y'all. Some of my favorite people in this world are Leos, but man, they're gonna do their own thing, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, Leo. But I think that's where this kind of disconnect is happening, is you're just feeling a little bit like someone's trying to box you in, someone's trying to control you, and that is not boding well for you, Leo. Right? Yeah, so next up we've got King of Wands, again with the Emperor. It's funny because, so Wands, definitely a Leo card. All right, I'm getting this is you, Leo, in this relationship. This is them in the Emperor position. And we can see by these two cards, they're just facing complete opposites. It's like, Leo, you're like a little bit checked out. Just, I'm not going to deal with this kind of control issue thing. Like, I like hanging out with you. I like being with you. But if you're gonna try to control me, like, you don't understand. I'm a king, all right? I'm the king of my domain, and you're not gonna control me. You're not gonna box me in. And this emperor person is just like, it's almost like they don't know what step to take. They know what they want from you. They know what kind of relationship they want. They just feel like, okay, well, what can I do to make Leo do what I want Leo to do? Right? And you're just not having it. You're turn the other way. No, you're not going to control me. I'm going to show up when I'm going to show up. Right? All right. All right. So here is some good news for you, Leo. We've got 10 of Pentacles with the Death card. All right. If you want this person, if it is going to require some emotional transformation on both y'all's parts. I don't think this person really wants to control you. I think they want to feel like they have some measure of control. But I think if you all get on the same page, if you go through kind of having this conversation, I think it will lead to some great things for both of you. This person is dying to get to this 10 of Pentacles energy, which is really this story of this wonderful family, kids, grandkids, playing in the family garden of the family home, this long-term stability just raining down on them, long-term abundance, right? That's what they're trying to get to, and they're trying to figure out how to get there with you. All right, so they are kind of jumping through hoops, and you see it as them kind of trying to control you. They see it as, I'm trying to make sure that Leo sticks around. I'm trying to make sure that Leo understands this is what I want. Okay? I do think that, Leo, especially if you want to pursue this relationship, if you want this person around, then it is time to have a conversation about the future of this relationship. Okay? It's going to require some work on both y'all's parts. All right? He or she needs to be willing to listen to the fact that you don't like feeling like you're being controlled, right? And they need you to kind of show up a little bit more for them. Understand that it's not just about when it's convenient for you. All right, Leo? All right, we're going to talk bottom of the deck because I actually kind of love this for you, especially if you want to make this relationship work, Leo. 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. All right, 10 of Cups, that card of fortune after difficulty, of happily ever after. Wheel of Fortune, the card of karma and cycles. In this case, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Leo. This is someone that you could absolutely make a long-term, stable relationship with, one that feels like just heaven on earth, okay? That's what this person is really wanting from you, all right? But right now they just kind of feel like they're being kept at arm's length. They don't know what's going on with you. They feel like you're not kind of sharing with them, or you're sharing with them when it's all on Leo's terms, okay? And Leo, I love y'all, Leo, but it might be time to kind of let down that wall a little bit for this person, all right? Time to let them in, all right? Some oracle cards to see what else is coming out. We've got perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Yeah, y'all need to get on that same page, okay? This is going to be like one of those moments that y'all look back on 10 years from now and laugh about, like, oh, can you believe I didn't think you wanted me? Can you believe I thought, I was only there for your convenience, right? So once y'all get on that same page, there's a lot more going on, all right? There's a lot more possibility. The next card, we get the Wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. All right. I think it is probably a good idea. I'm not saying go no contact. I'm not saying isolate. I'm saying just, Leo, have a good think about this person in your life. Is this someone that you really want to go long term with? If it is, then it's time to start doing some of that relationship work. Okay. And I kind of feel like that's what you might be shying away from here, Leo, is putting in, you know, relationships are work. Even the best relationships take work, right? Okay. So I think that up until now, you've been able to avoid that work, and that makes your life a lot easier. If this is someone you want to hang around for a while, then it's time to start putting in that work. So, really have a good think, you know, kind of assess where this relationship's at. All right. The next card we get, chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. This is, that take a pause, reassess. All right. Think about where you want to be. Think about how y'all can get on that same page if that's the relationship you want to pursue. Okay. And the last card we get, rain, cleansing, purification, hydration. Yeah, this relationship needs to go through some sort of purification, definitely, because everything's just kind of messy right now. Everything's just up in the air and messy. So it's time to bring it down to earth, make it a little bit more real, and really get everyone on the same page. It's going to feel a lot cleaner. Okay? All right, Leo, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future messages. Maybe even hit that share button. Pass this message along to someone that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.